Take a big, slow, deep breath in through your nose, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now slowly exhale and push that breath and all the stress and tension out of your body. 4, 3, 2, 1. That calm you're feeling right now? That's what you get with HubSpot. Their all-on-one customer platform replaces the chaos of all those random tools you're using now with a single, powerful platform for all your teams. Get everyone on the same frequency and boost output. Take care of the tedious stuff with AI-powered tools, generate better leads for marketing, close more deals for sales, and earn more 5-star reviews for service. So don't hold your breath. Enjoy the zen that HubSpot brings to growing your business. Visit HubSpot.com to learn more today. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday, July 3rd. I'm John Weigell here with Juliet, Bennett, Ryla, and this is the Hustle Daily Show. Today, we're on to another subject in our failed product series where we assess a business venture that didn't quite go to plan in the form of a specific product. Bic launched Bic for Her in 2011 as an attempt by the pen company to make a smaller set of pink-toned pens just for women. This time it's pretty clear why the product in question failed, but we'll dive into the details around it, public response, and how long it stuck around. So let's get into it. Our big story today is another edition in our failed product series, and this one is an especially fascinating blunder. Bic, the pen company that decided in 2011 that it needed to market a set of pens just for women. Enter Bic for Her. Obviously, this didn't go well from the jump, but Juliet, can you tell us a bit about this product and some info around the gender marketing of it all?
Yes. So like you said, this product came out in 2011, something I think we both earlier were commenting that it seemed a little late.
Quite
for
late,
something
yeah.
This ill-advised. But Bic is an iconic company when it comes to the ballpoint pen. If you are signing any document, you've probably got a Bic unless you are really fancy and you have like a really cool monogrammed pen that you probably got for Christmas. But it's been doing this since 1950. So it's got pens, it's got razors, it's got lighters. It even had phones for a little bit. But this was probably one of its most ill-advised products of all time. It was the Bic for Her. You may be asking yourself, what is the difference between a pen made for men and a pen made for ladies? Well, the ladies' pens came in different colors, pink, purple, pastel, and were supposedly smaller, designed to fit a woman's tiny, tiny hand. Advertisements also at the time painted them as a stylish fashion accessory, which is not how I typically think of my pens. And also, if I think of somebody who has a pen as a fashion accessory, it is not going to be a woman. It's going to be that guy that's in every movie warning people about an upcoming scientific disaster who has like the little pocket square and then he's got all the pens in his pocket. Yeah. It's that guy.
The pocket square, that guy needs it. And also the pen behind his ear to tell everybody something. Yeah. Big board meeting. He's got glasses on. They're falling off. He looks disheveled. Yeah, a meteor's coming.
And no one believes him until it's too late.
Yeah, exactly.
That guy.
Exactly. But for women in the 2010s, a pen doesn't exactly read as a necessary accessory. And even beyond that, there's so many issues with this. Like you would think that this came out in the 1950s or 60s, the same time that they'd had the idea, hey, let's market cigarettes to women. You would think that this would fall in that same time frame. But the fact that Bic decided 2011 was the perfect time to unveil this is a little concerning. Yeah,
a little, who approved this? Who was like, yes, this is a good idea. Naturally, of course. This was a ton of ridicule. You can still read sarcastic reviews on Amazon, women talking about how they really struggled with these gargantuous manly pens until this came along, yada, yada, yada. Ultimately, Bic was like, okay, I got it. And it thanked everybody for honest feedback and discontinued the pens, which is why it is so funny that in 2015, a South African ad campaign read, "Look like a girl, act like a lady, think like a man, work like a boss. For Women's Day," whatever the hell that is supposed to mean. The company later deleted that ad and apologized, saying it was meant to be empowering. And then it deleted that post and apologized again. So I think what we've learned here is, Bic, just make pens, okay? Come on.
Just make the pens. The interesting part about this, right, is that I don't remember Bic ever having any kind of scandal ever.
No.
I mean, the things that they make are pretty innocuous. Pens, stationery, lighters, things that, are just daily necessities that don't have to have any kind of identity towards them. But it is so interesting that they decided, let's just try something out of the box and do some gendered marketing. Mm-hmm. And gendered marketing, you talk about in this article, has worked before.
Yeah. I mean, there are certain things that I think, can sort of be marketed to men or women. I mean, whether it's necessary or not, we've certainly seen companies succeed with things like Axe body spray or Old Spice, the manly ways to smell fresh.
Yeah. I mean, if you ever walk through the men's body wash aisle, it's just black and brown and musk and cedar wood. That's the entire scent library. 5 o'clock shadow, all those scents, whatever those smells are.
Yeah. And, all right, fine. I guess if that's what people want, then that's what people get. I think the problem here is that pens are they're just not really a gendered object in any way. I mean, Bic makes razors, right? And if you go to the razor aisle, you're going to see razors for ladies and razors for men. Does it really matter? No, they are the same. And they're probably all locked up at CVS and Target anyhow. So, I mean, you might as well just get what you can. But I think with pens, a lot of people pointed out, if you wanted to manufacture pens that came in pretty colors, you could have done so and just put them on the shelves. They didn't have to be gendered. They didn't have to come with this ad campaign that's like, it's a fashion accessory made for your tiny hands. Like it could have just been, here's a different color pen.
You could have just called them pretty pens and it's just a bunch of pretty looking pens,
Bic pastel. I don't know.
That's all you needed to do. Bic pastel.
Bic rainbow. I don't know. I don't know what you call them. I'm not a marketer, clearly.
Given the color palette, Bic Easter, it could have been a lot of things.
And, even among things that are gendered, there is a backlash for that. I mean, you can still have your velvet, suede, leather, mahogany, tobacco body wash, of course. But California has actually made it illegal for companies to charge what they call a pink tax, which is a higher price point for products marketed to women that are often identical to products marketed to men. They're just pink. They are more expensive 42% of the time, according to one study, despite the fact that they're really essentially the same product. And again, we've seen it with stuff that's really, really silly, like laxatives for girls. You know what? That all comes out the same way in the end. We don't need that to be for girls. So there is a pushback against this when it comes to things that just are really silly.
Yeah. And just a different shade makes you shell out more money. I mean, the pink Stanley comes to mind, obviously. But as for more recent things, just the notion that you should be paying more because it's, I guess, pink or prettier or made to target women is an insane notion. So I'm glad that that's being closed in on. And it seems like Bic has not done anything to get wild since then. So that's good. They've kind of stuck to it. Yeah.
I haven't really heard of any Bic scandals lately. And, I think more broadly, we're also seeing a push now among retailers for stuff that isn't gendered at all, where it's just like, here is a shirt.
Right.
Here is a plate. Whatever it is. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. All right. And that's going to do it for us today. Thanks for tuning into the Hustle Daily Show. We're a proud part of the HubSpot Podcast Network. Our editor today is Robert Hartwig, and our executive producer is Darren Clark. We've got a lot more tech and business coverage in our newsletter. If you're not subscribed, go get yourself signed up at thehustle.co/email, and we'll see you later.